Welcome everyone to another week of Carroll Worldwide. It has been quite a week. Let's talk about it.
Can you believe what happened?
Well,
I'm exhausted.
I hope everybody's okay.
We were remiss, and I think we missed probably the biggest story of the week last week. The carnival was in town. It was a hot carnival, but it was really the prize support that got the biggest notice this year, Randy. What happened?
Supposedly somebody found a razor blade inside of one of the stuffed toys.
Oh, so Randy, you don't believe this, Randy. You're skeptical about this story.
Listen, whenever I hear a story like this, I'm extremely skeptical. Ever since the Jussie Smollett thing and the story of the people in Baltimore, that woman that supposedly got killed by the homeless person, turned out it was her husband and the stepdaughter that killed her and blamed it on the homeless person. Really skeptical about anything now.
It's really interesting it took you 25 years to get to this point of skepticism, Randy.
Yes, my whole life, you mean?
Yes, that was the joke, yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
But before that point, you were just like this innocent little lamb in the world, believing all you
wide-eyed,
read. Yeah, wide-eyed.
bushy-tailed. Now, I didn't read the whole story as usual.
Huh, how weird.
How'd they find it? Did they purposely open it up and dissect the thing?
No,
or what?
the lady gave it to her. She said
dog?
fur baby. I would assume she meant dog. And I guess
or a very hairy child.
the dog was tearing it open, and I guess
The razor
she
blade popped
said
out.
her husband or significant other heard a crunch. All this was in the post, so you obviously read one sentence.
And he saw a picture.
He saw a picture.
Yep.
And I guess they got it away from the dog, and fortunately the dog was not hurt. But there was also a warning from the sheriff's department.
So the sheriff
got involved after that. They on their page they had posted be aware that this happened and it may
Fine, but all of this stemmed from one person's claim. So,
well,
I'm
so
just saying.
The thing that they said is that the blade had been wrapped in cardboard, and the dog had ripped through the toy and ripped through the cardboard that was wrapping it. So it looked like it might have been something where it's like a packing mistake, not like sort of the apocryphal Halloween tales,
right?
Where it's like there's candy, razor blade candy, or whatever.
Or someone could. Maybe somebody was opening the filling that goes into the stuffed animal, and somehow the razor blade fell in with the filling, and it just got stuffed in. Who knows?
It's a shame.
I'm sure it wasn't malicious,
Right. So even if it is true, don't eat the carnival prizes.
That's really the life lesson in all of this.
Yes.
Do not eat stuffed animals.
Which is a lesson I've had to be told many times before I really got it down.
It's a pretty tough lesson for dogs to learn. So
it is.
It's really
very tough for our
discriminatory against fur babies.
Right.
So
that's fur babies.
But it's a shame too, because would you agree that Reese Carnival is the marquee carnival of Carroll County?
Well, I think we think it is because we're all from Westminster, but
no, there's Gamber, there's Fall Fest.
I don't know. Have you ever been to the Harney Carnival?
I was going to say Harney.
That's a good time.
Why don't they call it the Harnival?
The Harnival.
They should.
Well, that's because they don't have you doing their branding. Maybe if they had you do their website, you would have these good ideas.
You should create a website for the Harnival.
I have noticed that all of the carnivals are getting smaller and smaller.
Really?
The Gamber one, I've noticed over the years, has gotten smaller and smaller.
In what sense? In vendors or attendance?
Well, not necessarily attendance, but number of attractions and then number of vendors. Just the general area.
Maybe your attractions, maybe your tastes are changing, Randy.
No,
the mullet's not doing for you anymore.
Side note, I think they're coming back.
They are coming back, unironically.
I've noticed a couple of rides weren't there this year.
Unironically.
Well, people were doing ironic mullets.
Right. Now they're doing them to be serious.
Oh, yeah.
Sherry's taking notes.
She's taking notes on something.
I just thought of something. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, I'm sorry.
I can read upside down. I know what she wrote. Okay.
I don't.
I just thought that would be an interesting thing to talk about in future episodes.
Yeah, this is good.
So anyway.
Our podcast is so good.
It's so good.
The editor is so good.
Yeah. So I think it's a bummer because I do think these fire halls really benefit a lot from their carnivals, and I'm hoping it's not going to negatively reflect on Reese and everything. I don't think it will. I didn't get that vibe, which is strange because razor blades and stuffed animals, you feel like that's like a pitchfork moment, but The
No.
community impressed me. Everyone was like, kind of like, okay, this is a thing that happened, and we just got to be wary.
They specifically said it was not, it had no reflection on the Reese Carnival ground vendors. I mean, because I think the...
Wise posting. It was a wise posting by the person.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it really, she was just warning people. And she, I mean, kind of followed rules because she wasn't bashing the carnival. She was just like, listen, if you don't want your dog to die, you should know about this.
Right. So now everyone check your stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know, a bummer, but like I also like my initial reaction was like Randy. I was like, man, I don't know. Like it seems so hard to believe.
It wasn't just me then.
But as it unfolded, I was like, this seems believable, and like the fact that it was like wrapped up in that leads me to think it was a packing mistake. You know what I mean? Like I can buy that sort of stuff as packing mistakes. I could even buy it sort of in a malicious sense, but it just doesn't seem like the dividends on maliciousness are so low because like most people won't rip open their carnival toys, and so whatever
or eat them.
It's just
yeah.
And in that whole thing with harkening back to razor blades and apples, that has literally never happened. Like in the history of the world, no one's ever found.
I do it as a joke.
Oh, you do it as a joke?
No, I take an entire shaver.
Oh.
And put it in the apple.
Okay, but no kid has ever come home from Halloween and found a razor blade in their apple. And I remember that being an issue.
Like in the 70s?
I mean, like my mom told me when she was young that it was... when my mom was young in the 70s.
Right, exactly.
That it was an issue that, you know, your parents would actually go through your candy and stuff.
That was
for a period of time.
That started as one lie of one parent wanting to get all the Nutter Butters or whatever.
That's exactly what I got to go through the candy.
And then it like exploded.
Oh no! I found a razor blade in your Snicker bar.
There's like some poor Ward Cleaver out there that's like, what have I done to the world?
Exactly.
I've stolen like the entire world's innocence just because I wanted to get the good candy.
Yeah, you couldn't go to the damn grocery store and buy one for yourself.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a little bit of a drive. And while the wife's doing all the cooking and cleaning, everything else, you just don't want to go back out after a hard 9 to 5.
No, you really don't want to do that, do you, boys? Already got your slippers on and your martini half drunk.
It's like you're in my house.
Yeah, it's man. You just know exactly what goes on behind the long-suffering Mrs. Goldstein's doors.
I can see it on her face.
Oh, poor her. Okay, so then I'm not sure. You guys wanted me to adjudicate something.
Oh, the
What?
golden tractor crank. Where, yes.
Will you please preside?
All right. All rise.
For Judge Dennis.
Okay.
Okay,
So there's two different. You're just going to decide which is more worthy, I guess.
Yeah. So who's presenting each crank?
I don't think we decided which is which. Who's doing what?
You pick the first one, I'll do the second one.
You seem to like the swimming pool.
Well, I mean, I liked the swimming pool for various reasons.
Tell us what happened.
Not because I think it's necessarily the most worthy, but
Oh. Well,
So you like the llama one?
I liked them both. I will take either. You choose.
Wow.
All right, I'll start with mine and then...
Okay.
Because I found the swimming pool one.
Yeah, you discovered the hot guys in the swimming pool.
Yes.
Okay.
So in Mount Airy, it was so hot outside that some guys took their pickup truck, threw a pool liner in it, in the bed, filled it with water, and made an instant swimming pool out of it.
And there's a picture of it.
There's a picture of it. That's pretty Carroll County.
And
Were they driving in it, or just like that was just?
Yes.
Well, I think it was parked in the picture, but they were all, shirtless and quite buff.
Oh.
Yeah. I didn't notice that.
I did.
I didn't zoom in on the picture.
How much do you think?
I totally zoomed in on the picture.
How much do you
I
think
need a date.
How much each of them could bench, Randy?
I don't know. I didn't zoom in on the picture. I didn't study their muscle fibers. And
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Body
So
types.
that's some pretty inspired Carroll County stuff.
I was very impressed by their ingenuity and also their
And what was the other story?
shirtlessness. I don't know. There was something about some damn alpaca or something.
You're not.
It was a llama. There's
Gotta
a difference.
advocate.
Oh, it was a llama? I thought
Yeah.
someone said it was an alpaca. So there was an alpaca, llama, something. What's the difference between a llama and alpaca? Do you know?
Don't know.
Oh, okay.
Sure, somebody does.
See, I initially thought it was a goat.
They're both South American giraffes.
How did you think it was a goat?
I don't know. I just thought it was a goat.
She's never seen a goat before.
Yeah, I grew up on a farm. I never saw a goat before. And I guess somebody posted that there was
It was lost.
a lost llama on near Hampstead or something in the middle of the road, and someone had taken a picture of it, I guess, and sent it to this lady near her house, and she posted and said, "Does anybody know who this guy belongs to? I'm not home to catch him, but here's this picture."
It got found and returned.
It did, because there were some comments about potentially it had escaped from an abusive situation.
Oh no!
What?
Yeah, there was a couple posts about, it's that one particular person who just recently got busted for animal abuse.
Oh
and,
no!
Oh God.
Yeah, that
somebody
made me sad.
Somebody call my llama.
The guys in the truck made me happy, but the alpaca llama
Well,
goat made me sad.
Sherry, but you do say escaped animal is like quintessential
quintessential. Yes, it's quintessential. What we're looking for in a golden tractor crank award. It's agricultural.
But we have shown a lot escaped animals. We don't want to make it too easy.
Yeah, we
You
have.
can't-
Yeah.
You don't
you can't
just throw your animal out and win an award.
Yeah, it's not about baiting the awards, right?
Right.
This is a well measured, well reasoned thing.
Yeah, it is.
The pool thing baited Sherri, which is more important.
Completely baited me. Yeah, I clicked on that a couple of times.
Clickbaited.
Clicked on what?
Wouldn't you like to know?
All right, so are llamas really Carroll County though?
Yeah, well, there's a whole alpaca farm right in
Sure.
Gamber.
I mean,
I've seen the farm.
It's livestock. It's not traditional livestock, but it's still livestock. It's got a little bit of a modern spin on it.
This isn't.
Carroll has 2 L's. Llama has 2 L's.
Oh,
Sykesville has 2 L's.
that's true.
Mechanicsville Elementary has 2 L's.
Yep.
Taylorsville.
Tawnytown.
That definitely has 2 L's.
Down south in Tawnytown too, Randy.
Yeah. So we need a ruling from Judge Dennis.
All right. After much deliberation and thought,
Are you presiding?
I'm still presiding.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna rule in favor of the. This is a tough call, guys. I'm gonna rule in favor of the swimming hole in a truck. I think this is a unique spin. It's hot. It's a truck. It's people without something else to do. Really checks a lot of boxes we haven't seen checked in a while.
I think it's unique.
Look, to the llama. Any other week, you brought the heat. Okay, that was a good attempt, but it just this week ran up against a pickup pool
With hot guys in it.
with guys in it.
If you say so. Now, if somebody can make llamas swim in a swimming pool made in a truck,
And then they escape.
Now that would be amazing.
yes.
Yeah.
Or alpacas.
Whatever the hell they are.
Well,
Yeah, doesn't matter.
we don't
Goats.
care.
Men are men to Sherri.
So where did that one occur? Sykesville?
That one, the pool?
Yeah.
Mount Airy.
That was
Mount Airy.
Yep.
So hopping not far away to Sykesville turfed yard?
Yeah, somebody on their camera caught somebody turfing their yard.
Like
And,
astroturfing?
Astroturfing? What is that?
What is turfing?
No, they didn't lay down a field. No, they took their car and you never heard the term before?
No.
You take you drive your car through somebody's yard and spin
Really?
your wheels.
Never heard that before?
Yeah.
Randy, whatever the hell your name is. I do this with my
God,
kids. I can't remember
How
anybody's
flustered are
name.
you right now?
I'm still thinking about the guys in the truck. You had a story about not wanting to turf someone's yard in your
Yes,
Two
yes, I
Truths
did.
and a Lie.
Yeah.
Right, that was when the Jamaican bobsled team came and saved me.
Yes, that absolutely did happen. Yep.
So this person purposely ripped up someone else's yard with their car.
Yeah, I don't know if it was malicious.
Or it was like a drunken driving escapade.
I didn't read the whole story. But
Can we just do a loop of Randy saying, "I didn't read the whole story. I didn't read it. I didn't read the whole
Well,
story."
since Randy's our like engineer and editor, it's up to Randy.
Yeah, he's got to go back and find those.
He can cell phone if he wants.
but they the
He is this the quintessential Facebook participant.
He is. He really is.
am I really though?
You don't read the story. You got opinions on it.
Yes.
Those
You're
are the
right,
two
okay.
qualifications.
You
There
make
you
it
go.
about yourself.
You're basic. You're basic.
Damn.
Yeah, basic.
I'm fine with that. So the funny thing was she did to the person who blah 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 ran through my yard. Then there was an update that they were caught because they they damaged their car, I think, on this woman's property, and the cops found them because they were riding on their rim, and they got pulled over. And it was the same people because they had like a tree branch from her yard in their grill or something.
Nice.
Oh, that's rough.
Don't even
That was a
don't
good
even
story.
try to conceal it. Just like
Yeah.
you still got the branch in there.
Right.
That's nice.
And tell me alcohol wasn't involved, I'll be shocked.
Oh, there's maybe no way to prove it now, but there had to have been.
Yep. Tequila Day.
Oh, did that happen on Tequila Day? No, it was before Tequila Day.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe it was
bummer.
Ice Cream Day. Ice Cream Day was last week also sometime.
That's the one day a year McDonald's machine works.
Right.
So there's a long suffering business that we don't understand all the hate for. Something happened in Tawnytown restaurant.
Yeah, do you want me to read it?
Oh, yeah. Just
Have you read this one?
No.
Okay, so why don't you read it so you know what you're talking about? We're going to try to change things up.
So the same restaurant that we talked about a couple of weeks ago is having trouble again now. With some patrons who felt like they were treated badly after their experience of dining there in the form of some people doing hand gestures to them out the window as
That's
they were
rude. Don't do that
leaving.
to me, Sherry.
Sorry, Dennis. I forget we're not on TV.
Yeah, it's okay.
But
Ready for my close-up.
it's strange because I think there's a lot more to this story than.
All right. Do you want me to read the post?
Sure, read the post.
I've got it on my phone. When you can't support your local restaurants, period, without walking out and getting the finger from 2 or 3 employees. I don't know what that means.
Is that the
And
whole post?
Yeah, and I feel like there's 67 there's I don't know how many comments.
There's a lot of comments.
A lot of comments. Probably over 100, and I feel like everybody understands this but me.
Well, what do you not understand? So this perception, the woman's perception is that she was mistreated because as she left and was driving away, she felt like she was being given these hand gestures out the window by these employees of this restaurant.
Has to be more to it than that.
There has to be. Nobody just randomly gives you the finger.
So is that what she's
out the
trying to
window.
sell?
Only if you're
Yeah.
like 12. Like
Yeah.
12-year-olds might be going to be bad. Show the finger to somebody.
So she's trying to sell, I left this place and the 2 employees gave me the finger.
Yes.
That doesn't make any sense.
It makes zero sense. There's so much more to this story than we are being told. There has to be.
More than meets the eye.
Yeah. Either, I mean, okay, and not that I'm justifying this action, if this actually did happen, the finger stuff. Either they were terrible tippers, which does not justify flipping someone the bird, or
Real jerk.
they were complete,
Monster.
they're part of that chart, like
They were the yellow part of the chart.
the yellow part of the chart. They're never going to be happy with anything. But it's not, they didn't just go in and have a lovely experience and have a nice exchange with servers there and leave a decent tip and then leave and get the finger. That's not how that worked. And I don't believe for a second that anything this woman is saying. I don't.
Now you're being skeptical. This is a very skeptical episode.
Well, I mean, and then like, of course, the whole
no
peanut
one.
gallery has to start chiming in like, I had this experience and I had this experience. And then there's other people who are, on the other side of it saying, I have no idea what you're talking about. I love this place and the people who own this place and blah, 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 blah. But anyway, what is it up to? 97 comments now?
They didn't follow our flow chart.
Everybody's no, they did not. Everybody's got an opinion about what's going on. And just because this one person, she did something. Something was done.
Are you victim blaming?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying there's
You're saying in your experience, it's
more,
never that simple.
It's never that simple.
Yeah.
It's never that simple. I don't just randomly go up to the window as people leave my cafe and say, here you go.
So
Have a nice day.
What we're doing is Dennis's favorite thing.
What's that?
Baseless
Baseless-
speculation.
Baseless speculation. All right. Do we want to discuss what maybe happened?
What do
you guys
really
think?
can't even imagine.
Yeah, I don't know why you're
think
so confused by this.
It might be that because why would that? I can't
What if they were not even
even
flipping her
put
the
words
bird?
together.
What if
I
they?
mean,
What if they
maybe,
were-
yeah, they were giving the finger to like somebody behind her in the car she was pulling out, walking through the parking lot.
Maybe it was gang signs. Maybe they didn't tip, like you said.
Yeah, maybe, Tawny Town. They're doing like.
Sherri Boberry.
No, that's my mentalist act.
Oh right, there's the other Tawny Town.
That's not my
yeah.
gang name.
Okay.
My gang name is Scary.
Okay.
Right. That's right. From our little dream sequence from the mall.
Yes.
Speaking of the mall, we had a lot of grand openings this week.
We had like 5 grand openings, and a lot of people had a lot to say about it. People are still doubting the mall. People are still saying it's going to be bulldozed, it's going to be closed, when 5 new businesses just opened in it. So I don't know where all this hate is coming from. And people are still saying, hey, turn it into an outdoor mall. People are still throwing out their little requests as
I
if...
got 10 million venture capital to make this happen.
if
No.
only. If only.
No, you don't.
I can only imagine what it costs. Like, have you ever looked around at the ornate ceilings and all the stuff that needs maintenance? Like, how much it must cost a month just to maintain them all?
Taj Ma-Mall.
Exactly.
I'm still skeptical about the mall.
Are you?
I'm going to go on record and say it. I know that our favorite barber is very into the mall.
Sure.
And I think that's great that
He's bullish.
He's trying to make a difference, and I think that's awesome. And
Businesses are opening.
there's a glimmer, but I unfortunately had to go there recently. And it was just like I saw some tumbleweeds when I was walking.
No, those are old people walking in the
Oh,
morning.
is that
Those
what
aren't-
that
Yeah,
was?
it's not
They're
nice
kinda
to call
dried up,
It's
but-
not nice to call them tumbleweeds.
Yeah, they don't like
I'm
that.
so sorry. That's not the PC
Because
term.
they'll start running when
Oh
you
my
do that.
god. No, it was just
Just because they fell.
just
They can't get up. Wow.
I don't know. I mean, I hope that you're right. I really do, but
I mean, I think it's a wait and see thing. You hope for the
Oh,
best.
completely.
But it's like, this is certainly not this is not the lowest part of its life cycle by any stretch of the imagination.
oh, you don't think so? It's been lower than this?
Yeah, I think it's on the upswing. It was definitely
Really?
lower than this.
At
It was
at what point?
January or so when Sears moved out.
Oh, okay. So this uptick is okay. So we've reached the low point. And we've
Yes.
hit rock bottom,
I believe that we have.
and there's only one way to go from here.
Up.
I mean, I love your positivity.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's great.
I think Battlegrounds is doing well.
Is it because it was not opened when I was there?
Well, I just don't think they're trying to be open during the day if you were there during the day.
I was not there during the day.
Were you open? Where were you? What time?
I was at a fundraising event for the Pride Festival at one of the stores there,
Interesting.
and we were the only people in the mall.
That pizza place seems to be going strong, though.
Mm.
What? You won't get the finger, at least.
No, you won't get the finger.
Well, we haven't been there, so we can see. We could see how many times we have to go to a restaurant before we get the finger.
I'm pretty sure I read last week that another big business was closing as well. One right across the mall, right across from the movie theater.
One of the anchors?
No. I'm a well-known, long-established business.
They're closing?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't read that.
I did. I read it.
Where?
I read it online on Facebook because I'm friends with the owner.
You
I
can't
didn't-
say what it is?
I don't want to.
Okay. Is it in the mall?
Yeah, it's in the mall.
Okay.
Randy, do you legitimately not know?
Nope.
Here we go.
No, I do not.
This is me writing to Randy a note. I think.
Oh, wow.
I think this is what you're saying.
Yeah,
right?
that's yeah.
That's a shame.
Yeah, it is a shame.
Are
It's
they moving?
It's a bit. No, it's done. It's just done.
Damn.
Yeah, it's done.
Oh boy.
So
Never mind. Sherry's convinced me.
Well, but
All
five.
good things must come to an end.
No, but that just
Death. Life is only a
something
blip
like
until
that's,
death.
Well, that's. I mean, that's a
Circle
major
of life.
blow. That's.
Well, we will see.
I hope. I
We
hope.
will.
I want you to be right. I do.
You and Randy should make a big bet about it.
Oh, really? What should we bet?
Yeah, and really, what's the timeline?
Yeah.
I don't know. Figure it out.
We'll work
I'm an
on
idea
it.
man.
We'll work on it offline.
I want to know what the stakes are. I want to know what the odds are.
Okay.
Never tell me the odds.
Oh, I just came up with something.
Oh.
All right. This might be too hot to handle. I don't know if you guys can handle this.
Okay.
But I'm just gonna throw it out there. Randy could only eat fruits and vegetables for a day if he loses,
Oh my God, he might die.
and then Sherri would have to eat hate chicken if she loses.
That
Oh,
Brilliant.
God, I thought you were gonna make me wear like a pink dress or something.
I mean, I said it's maybe too hot. It's brutal. The odds
It
are
is
brutal.
Very brutal.
Do I have to buy the chicken?
We would the podcast would supply it for you.
We would have it Ubered to Uber Eats to Birdie's.
No, we wouldn't make her eat it inside a restaurant. That's a bridge too far. That would be like the ultimate humiliation if she had to eat that in her own restaurant, and that's not fair.
Okay.
But Randy would definitely have problems with that bet too.
So, okay, let's just
Wait, you don't
say-
think you would eat all fruits and vegetables for a day?
If I had to, if I lost a bet and I agreed to it, yes. 'cause
Well,
they're-
okay.
Let's put a time limit on this. Let's just say by the end of the year, the
Okay.
end of this calendar year,
Okay.
if there are more businesses open in the mall
Oh,
than
gosh.
there currently are today,
So
Randy wins.
We got to tally it.
Yeah, so we have to get an as of today.
Okay, we got some
standing.
homework to
and
do.
if there are more,
So you're gonna do that? Is that a fair bet, guys?
I think that's a very fair bet. Yeah, because Randy is as repulsed by fruits and vegetables as I am by hate chicken.
Yeah, I mean, but I think
Today, August 1st.
okay.
Today.
Okay.
August 1st.
Okay.
Right.
So August 1st to December 31st. Let's
Mm-hmm.
if there are more businesses open in the mall than there are currently today. It doesn't matter if they're the same business or a new business or something closed. I'm talking strictly number.
Randy wins.
Randy wins.
And if there's less, Sherri wins.
Yep.
And if it's a push, nobody loses.
And we need to define what a fruit and vegetable is, because in some alternate universes, steak and eggs are
No, they aren't.
vegetables.
No.
Judge Dennis will adjudicate. Okay, I
Damn
came
it.
up with the bet. I'll adjudicate. This is the
Who?
best.
Who will?
Judge Dennis.
Thank you.
Because this is the best bet ever. Because I have no skin in the game, so amazing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well you can
Why
truly
doesn't he?
be the judge.
Yeah.
Because I felt like I was the wishy-washy one. I'm not. We've made bets before with Steve. Remember?
Yes.
We have. I'm not afraid to make a stupid bet.
Yeah, you won.
Well, I'm good at them, but that doesn't mean I'm not afraid to make them.
All right.
All right, I got that eye for numbers. All right, so Sherri, we've got -2 minutes to your top 10 list.
-2 minutes?
Well, you said you wanted to be out of here.
Oh dear God.
Today, August 1st, you said.
So Sherri, go back in time and make this top 10 list. Take away time from the podcast,
Okay.
please.
All right.
Defy time and space.
Would you like to know the theme of my top 10 list this week, fellas?
It's carnival, isn't it?
It is carnival related. These are the top 10 things overheard at the Reese Carnival.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So number, I feel very strange that Randy just left the room.
Yeah. He's worried about that bet.
He is worried about that bet. I think he had to go take a drink. Number 10, who is this OSHA guy and why is he always sending us cease and desist letters?
Oh boy.
Number 9, where are the razor blades for the stuffed animals? That's weird. That was overheard there. Huh. That's strange. Number 8, has anyone seen the whack-a-mole paddle since the orgy last night?
Oh no.
Oh, you know what? I think Randy must have said this one. Number 7. Now, is he your uncle or your daddy?
Oh.
Dude.
No.
You can be both.
Number 6. Can you remember if this is the town where we buried the body? That was overheard.
You really heard that?
Yeah, I heard that. Number 5. Why do we have an extra bolt from the Ferris wheel assembly?
That's brilliant.
Number 4. Hey, are these your teeth or mine? Not really sure.
That's a throwback to
It is.
The tumbleweeds.
no, when the teeth were found at that gas station.
Did anyone ever claim that?
No.
Number 3. Where did you get that sweet orange T-shirt, and why does it say trustee?
Was that Randy's?
No, I think that was Dennis's.
That was mine?
That was yours, yeah.
I don't even know my own voice. Randy, you think it was yours or mine?
It was mine.
Oh, it was yours?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I
Sorry.
credited you, Randy. I tried. But now that you guys are in competition.
She's all mad at me now, yeah.
Number 2. Can you make those goldfish look alive for one more day?
Ooh, no zombie action.
The number 1 thing overheard at the Reese Carnival. It's pronounced moulet, not mullet.
That one was mine.
No, it was yours.
I beat you.
Dennis won.
I win the top 10.
You guys
Yep.
had some brilliant thoughts.
Well, that
after
one
you
just
heard.
wrote itself.
Yeah.
That one just like rolled off.
It was so easy.
That was like 3 minutes on Slack. Okay, anything else, peoples?
We're good.
All right, I'm Dennis Twig.
I'm Randy Goldstein.
I'm Sherri Hausfeld Joseph.
See ya.